Hello, this is Nice Wonder, and gosh, there's so much to talk about. Um, Global subject matter that affects us all globally, subject matter that's specific to the region of the world where we live, subject matter that's relevant to the local communities where we live. Um, where do I begin? Here in the United States, I guess I'll begin with that, and in my local community, looking for work in this community. I live in Los Angeles, so looking at the United States overall, let's say, and this is true as I'm finding out all around the world. Just in the United States alone, there's, I would say, hundreds of millions of people that are not in comfortable or secure financial situations. As a matter of fact, it would be accurate to say unstable financial situations. And little or nothing is being done about it. Apparently people that are benefiting from the wealth of getting the wealth of the system through one way or another, getting more money in their bank accounts, getting a lot of free services from people who actually need income, need money. It's out of control, and it's not a priority to make sure people get money. I've been looking at a lot of content online, especially discussions going on in the last year, and there's a lot pertaining to the subject of guaranteed income for everyone. Elon Musk, the SpaceX, Tesla, Hyperloop, Solar City guy, and also even Bill Gates, former Labor Secretary Professor Robert Reich, former Greek Finance Minister Professor Yanis Varoufakis. You can go back in history, and FDR, Richard Nixon, and Dr. Martin Luther King talked about a guaranteed income for everyone. This is not a new concept, and it's a way to address a problem in the here and now, and not wait for the rich people to say, well, we're not ready to do this yet, blah, blah, blah. That's an excuse. You better be ready to do this because it's a need in the United States alone, probably for tens of millions, maybe 100 million, who knows? It's a lot. The job search is a joke. And if anybody has had to do that, but I find that there are websites out there where you create profiles, you look for specific kinds of jobs through different places, depending on what the website is and what you're using it for. Then you find there could be additional criteria. I mean, you thought in the past that was not even necessary. Now there's more criterion because supposedly what? There's more people applying. Then you can get lost in the system when you go through an online application system. There's not the personal touch. So it's still more than ever, to some extent it always has been, but more than ever you have to know someone to be able to get even a good interview, let alone a good job. And in the meantime, these things take time, even if you do go through the processes and get a good job. So in the meantime, people still have bills to pay, still have, and contrary to what some people still might be saying, that people are too lazy, they don't want to work and be productive. Those kinds of individuals have always been around. Even when we've had the most jobs, most people working than ever in the history of our country, there's always been the people that want to be lazy and don't want to work. That's an excuse. That is not what's going on here. I believe the vast majority of people that aren't working want to be productive. They want to be working. So all things point towards a guaranteed income as a temporary solution, as however temporary can be defined. Some people believe that the New Deal should have been temporary and it's become something that's more permanent. Well, that's, I think, because we didn't talk about how to make a better system once we start taking care of the people that were that needed money, that were hungry, etc. Once we started doing that and got people back to work, we should have also talked about changing the system, but FDR wasn't interested in that. And the Democratic Party and the Republican Party weren't interested in that. So here we are, and we're in an impasse, and where there's not even really a discussion about how to put compassion into action in a radical way to help the probably hundreds of millions of people that are financially insecure, that need to feel security right now, not when it's convenient for the rich people to say, "Well, maybe I'll pay more taxes later." No, I mean, I think the time has come to say no on that. I saw something online about President Trump wanting to bring back Glass-Steagall. That was, number one, a shock. Couldn't believe that actually came out of Donald Trump's mouth. But still, that addresses the bank issue, which is a huge issue, don't get me wrong. We do need to reinstate some kind of a Glass-Steagall that allows the regulations to stop all these ridiculous stocks like credit default and derivatives and whatever that were directly attributable to the cause of the crisis in 2008, which, again, those hundreds of million people I was just talking about haven't recovered from. This is not about the rich getting what they think they deserve. Wealth is created by all of us, so there's no reason why we can't have guaranteed income right now. And that's just the beginning of this discussion. I'm going to talk more about that and worker cooperatives on the NOWMAN Show. Much more going on into the future. And please go to the NOWMAN Show YouTube channel and watch shows already there. There's a lot of discussion that can be done on the Facebook page of the NOWMAN Show. And also to Democracy at Work, Pasadena. Look for that on Facebook. We want to start a group in Pasadena on the east side of the Los Angeles area to also educate and talk to people about creating worker cooperatives. I'm doing that myself with a group of people, and we're going to talk more and more about that as time goes on. The group is creating right now in post-production a brand new intro for the NOWMAN Show, which is going to be amazing, and I can't wait to share that with you. But in a greater sense, we are working on creating our own business together democratically, and if you're in Pasadena or the east part of the Los Angeles area, reach out. Again, Facebook, Democracy at Work Pasadena, also through the NOWMAN Show if you'd like, and we are on YouTube, all that. It's time, and I'm going to reach out, so if you want to reach out back, it's time. So let me know what you think, and we can have dialogue and see what we can do to create some solutions together. Till next time, I love you.